Okay, so today is Independence Day. It's a Wednesday, and I'm going to go pick up an amp. I'm getting it for free from somebody I know with a condition that I have a jam session with them. So I'm probably not going to be able to vlog that because they don't know that I vlog, and it's kind of a weird thing that I'm ashamed to tell people and kind of scared of because they might judge me. And also, if you're seeing this, it probably means that I brought home the amp. So here's that, and a little bit of a test thing with me playing guitar. See ya. I'm off to go get the amp. Okay guys, so basically, the jam session was in the guy's garage, and if you know what the temperature's like here in the southern United States, you know it's been pretty hot out. So out of the jam session and having a good time, I got the amp. And here's what it looks like. In case you can't tell, that thing's huge. I'm routing all of my sounds right now through a fuzzy pickle pedal. There'll be a little thing right here that says whether I'm using the pedal or whether I'm not. So this is going to be clean, just by playing around with the gain. And because I have a Stratocaster, I have several different settings for my pickups because I have 3 of them. So just by changing between them, it can completely alter what your sound sounds like. So this is me using my neck pickup right here. Let's see what happens when I change it all the way down to my bridge pickup, which should give it a lot of a sharper tone. Same notes. For the most part, this amp has a pretty good sound. The one thing that I can't get it to do is sound super clean. There's always a little bit of fuzz around, which is great, because it sounds very vintage and old. I'm not really too familiar with a lot of different amps because the only amp I've really used was a Fender Frontman G, which is generally regarded as not very good. But this one, it has different holes for you to plug your guitar into. One of them is called effects. It has the gain and the treble and the bass of a normal one, but it also has a middle and then a depth and a rate. I didn't know what that was for until I started playing around with it, and I realized I could get an interesting dubstep wobble because the rate is how much wobble your note has. So example, this is the different rates. Now as I turn that up, and that's about halfway, then at full crank, sounds like a transformer. The depth is how much of the wobble you get in your note. So there's it with not much. Just barely hear it in the background. And then the higher your depth is, the more pronounced your wobble is. Here's the depth and the wobble both at full. Can't see the amp too well, which is why I'm not aiming at it, but... It can also give you really good bass sounds if you play with the treble a little bit, and then just have it on a clean setting, using your middle pickup on a Stratocaster. I'm not really sure what that would be on a Les Paul. You get some really great bass notes. One of the things I found with it is that it can be a little bit sharp, so you might want to set your guitar to muffle it a little bit using your tone settings or your volume on your guitar. As long as you do that, but you have your amp set for a nice high sound, you can get some really nice stuff for solos. And if you play around with the wobble a little bit, basically it's like a wah-wah pedal, but you can't play with it. It's a constant wub and variation. You can get some really interesting sound effects with open chords. And if you can play with the settings enough, sometimes you can make it sound a little bit like an old radio. I found that when I am palm muting, using warble makes it very distorted and not very clean. But here's palm without the warble, which I think sounds pretty good. It's a beautiful, beautiful amp.